guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me here today. As you guys read by the title, I'm doing a shell challenge that was created by Sati Sims. And I turned this shell into a haunted town, a very small haunted town with a little chapel and a bar with some tiny houses. I couldn't find the rules, so I'm just applying the general rule that for every other shell challenge, and that's not to change the shape. So I didn't change the shape. Anyway, last year, this time, I created a haunted house video, and I enjoyed doing that. But also I was watching other people's videos, and they were actually telling like spooky stories and stuff that happened to them in the past, and I found that to be so interesting. And I thought to myself, I want to do that this year. I was also not doing voiceovers at the time, so obviously I'm doing voiceovers now. So I do have a couple of spooky stories that I can tell that happened to me. I just don't know how I'm going to be telling it. So I just have to say I'm not like a believer of ghosts or anything, but I am open-minded. I believe in science, and I also believe in there's maybe something more, that something more out there. So I'm gonna tell you guys my story, and just please bear with me. Okay, so this was a really long time ago, and it's nothing to do with me. It has a lot to do with my grandfather at the time. He's the one who taught me the story when I was little. Anyway, so he was a young man driving the one night. Can't remember where he went to, but he was driving. It was a long road and it was late night, and suddenly he saw like this little girl standing next to a road. He said that she looked about 16, so obviously he stopped next to the road to ask this little girl, what's going on? Why are you just standing here? Why aren't you, what's going on? So this girl says to him, I'm on my way to visit my mother that's in the next town. And my grandfather obviously felt sorry for this girl, but he was also like, this is creepy, this is not normal. But anyway, being the person that he is, he said to her, well, you can always drive with me, I'll take you to the next town, I'm passing the next town. So the little girl, my grandfather takes her luggage, puts it in the trunk, and this little girl drives with him. So they were talking in the car, and she mentioned that she hasn't seen her mother for a really long time, and she wants to go and visit her mother at the place she's living now. It's with family members, and she kind of walked away from them, kind of ran away. She wasn't happy. By the sounds of it, her mother was also not really fit to look after her. That's why she went to live with these family members. Something like that. I can't really remember the exact details anymore. So, okay, my grandfather thought, you know what? I'll take her to the next town, see what happens, but he also considered to contact the police or something. She's a minor who walked away. Of course, he doesn't know much about her history or anything like that. So they get to the next town, and she shows him where her mother stays. So he took her there, and she says to him if he would please just basically announce to her mother that she's in a car. It's been a really long time and she's not sure how her mother will handle this. So my grandfather thought, okay, but he gets out of the car. This is like morning hours basically. He knocks on the door. Old lady answers the door. She's like, why are you in front of my house at this time? You know, that kind of thing. And he says to her, ma'am, I have your daughter in my car. And according to my grandfather, this lady like completely turned white in her face. And she stutters a little bit and she's like, I don't have a daughter anymore. She died a couple of years ago. And my grandfather's like, ma'am, I promise you, she's in my car right now. I can take you to show you. The lady walks with him and they looked into the car just to see nothing. The girl wasn't in the car anymore. Both of them really shocked. Well, my grandfather was really shocked. And he says to her, but I promise you she was here and I still have a luggage in my trunk, in my boot. In South Africa we call it a boot. I still have her luggage in my boot. So he takes her to the boot to show her the luggage. And at that moment, all that they could find in the boot was all the nonsense I've just spoken about. Sorry guys, that's no real ghost story. I don't know what you guys were expecting. It's just a little joke that I do with basically everyone I know. All my friends know the story. Oh, so sorry for that. Sorry for making you guys think that you're going to find something disgusting in a boot, like a body or whatever like that. But anyway, I hope if you guys enjoyed the story. I hope you did. I hope you had a laugh. If you did have a laugh, let me know down below. I would love to know if you had a laugh. But anyway guys, that's it for my video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed my story. So if you give me a thumbs up, I would love it. If you subscribe, I would appreciate it so much and it would help me out so much. Thank you for watching my video guys and see you guys in the next one. Bye!